offense isn't the easiest. We got a lot of moving parts, but they're doing a great job of, getting the whole offense, getting kind of an idea of the offense, going out there making plays. Isaac had a huge play today to end the practice. Been making plays all camp. Don's been making plays all camp. So all the young guys have been balling, man. For me, it's nice to see every year. I feel like we bring in a great group of young guys, and they go out there and compete. So I'm excited to watch them go out there preseason and go ball out.
As an established vet, how much do you put on yourself to kind of help them through those hurdles of learning the offense?
Yeah, I try to help wherever I can. Any questions they have, things that kind of have helped me when I was, trying to learn the offense, little things like that. I try to give them tips and reminders. But at the end of the day, I just want them to play fast. Don't worry too much about being a rookie, trying to impress the coaches. Just go out there and play. You've been playing football your whole life. Now that you're in the NFL, it's the same ball. It's the same corner route you've been running for your whole life, just at a different level. So I just want them to understand it's the same game, man. It's just go out there, have fun, make plays, and you correct the mistakes when you're done with practice.
He's fellow day 3 draft pick. Is there some solidarity in pulling for a guy like that or helping him along to make sure that that chip never leaves his shoulder too?
Yeah. I mean, I'm always pulling for guys. Guys that get drafted late, you kind of can. I feel like they have a different, a lot of them have a different kind of sense of the league. They get drafted later. They feel like everyone feels like they should have gone high. I feel like, but it's always nice to see kind of not like a duplicate of me, but you kind of can see yourself in a young guy drafted late, wants to make the team, is doing everything he can to make the team. He's making plays, competing. So I love being able to sit back and watch those guys work. It's a lot of fun, man, cheering them on. They make big plays. I mean, Meeks had a one-hand catch today. Dom had one the other day. Isaac's ending practice with touchdowns, so it's awesome to see.
I've heard all offseason that not much is changing with this offense. At this point, do you feel like the execution is at the same level as you guys are growing accustomed to?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a learning curve. This is day 5 of camp, something like that. Day 2 of pad. So, and a lot of us weren't practicing during OTA. So, to get everyone back together, practicing now, it's going to be a learning curve. But I think we're executing. We're doing just fine right now. There's hiccups, obviously, but there's flashes of us executing at a high level. There's flashes of us, making mistakes. So, I think it's a combination of both. But I think if we're all on the same page, as we move forward to all try to reach that same goal, I think we'll be just fine.
Dan said that makings of another season where this team's one of the elite offenses in football?
I think so. I mean, it's early, but I feel like when you have the guys that we have on our offense, with the quarterback that we have, the O-line, the weapons, I mean, it's hard to not think you're going to have a top offense. Obviously, you got to put the work in. You got to, execute out in the practice field. You got to compete, know your assignments, everything like that. But I think, like I said, with the guys that we have on our offense, I feel like we're pretty dominant. We feel like we can beat anyone across from us. It's just a matter of us putting it together and making those plays.
Dan said that JMO is now just tapping into his full potential. Can you describe what you're seeing from him through the first 5 days of practice?
Yeah, he's doing great. JMO just keeps getting better. I feel like I get the JMO question every year. You guys don't let it go. So this is my 4th year now answering, how's JMO doing? And it's going to be the same answer every year. He's doing great. He's gotten better every year in this league. And, I mean, you guys know who JMO is now. So, yeah, JMO is JMO. He's fast. You guys know that. He's going to make plays. And we're happy to have him on our team. He's a beast.
You got to see Scotty, the way he's coached the running back for the last 2 years, just a perfectionist. He's demanding. You add that to your room. What has he given to you that, something maybe a little bit different for you this year?
Yeah, I think, Scotty, he's great. We love him. I love him as a receiver coach, not only because he already knows us, because he was here with us the last 2 years, but because he's coached receivers. He's done it. He's coached the backs. He's coached so many different things. So when we're doing the run game now, he's teaching us what the running back's seeing. So what kind of cuts the running back wants to make, what the running back's like in terms of how we block the DBs, the safeties, whatever it may be, if we should, inside shade, whatever it is. And then in the pass game, his details, his tips on how to get open for us, I feel like is great. He knows a lot about getting open as a receiver. He played the position, so we love Scotty. Like I said, he's super detailed. He's smart. He understands his players, and he loves us.
Going back to the rookies, is it more challenging for them in the sense that you and James and Tim, you guys are at such an advanced level, in
this offense, the system that's going to gone to that next level? I mean, for them to kind of be integrated, whereas like if you guys were all kind of starting at the same level, like you were in 2022, for instance.
Yeah, your question is hard.
Yeah, like is it harder for them to get integrated into the system?
Um,
In the sense because you guys are have such
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I do sometimes feel bad for the rookies. I feel like we have so much going on, and they're just coming in, getting thrown in the fire. I mean, I remember when I was a rookie, it was a lot. Obviously, it was a completely different offense, but I know it's a lot for these rookies. But I think they're doing a great job of getting everything, conceptualizing the plays, the concepts. They have questions to ask, but I think the coaches are doing a great job of installing it. Us as vets are trying to help them wherever we can. And then when they get out there, I mean, they kind of know what plays they got, where they're going to be in. So that kind of helps. But, I mean, the hardest part is always when it's a period where you don't know what's going to be called. He has the whole play call sheet, and the whole playbook is open. Those are always the hardest times. But the rookies are doing great. I mean, I give them a lot of credit. This offense isn't easy, and they're picking it up pretty fast.
How advanced is the offense right now? I mean, like from where it was in 2020, like just seeing getting to
Yeah,
that next level.
I think it's pretty advanced. I mean, this is my second offense. It's kind of a mixture of Ben's offense and Johnny Mo. So I haven't experienced too many offenses in this league, but I feel like our offense is pretty detailed. You got to be at the right depth, right splits, right alignment, everything, while still trying to play fast and get open and make plays. So I think our offense is pretty tough, pretty detailed. But I think with us who have kind of been in it for a while, with the coaches and then the rookies coming in, we all kind of help them out, help each other out. Coaches are helping us out too because it's new stuff. So it's been great.
Is the verbiage of the play calls in the offense the same as how it's been?
Some of the verbiage is the same, some of it's different. So I would say it's a mix of like 50-50. Some formations are the same, some are different. So he's kind of grabbed stuff from his offenses, kind of kept stuff the same from the offense that we had. Just kind of mixed everything in. So a lot of the stuff we know, but some of the stuff obviously we got to learn, and it's new stuff. So it's a mixture of everything.
You mentioned John Morton. Talked to Khalif a couple of days ago, and he said that so far he's been really detailed and very transparent on what the expectations are. Just what have you seen from him early on, and what he's brought to the team?
With John, who's that?
John Morton.
Yeah, he's been awesome. Like I said, he's bringing a mixture of the stuff that he did in his coaching career that has worked for him, stuff that has worked for us the last 2-3 years in our offense that we've been great at. He's mixing it all together and kind of making his own offense. But like I said, it's a lot of new stuff, a lot of the same stuff. We're mixing it all together, and we're making it work.
You see Jameer becoming.
You've seen Terry make a lot of plays in coverage. You've seen a lot of him so far. Just how does he look different to you so far through 6 practices?
Yeah, he looks great. I feel like he's gained some weight. That is something I've noticed. But he looks awesome. His feet look good. He's patient. I'm excited to go against him every day. But I'm more excited to see what he does this year. I feel like, he has a little chip on his shoulder, and I'm glad he does because he has the ability. He's a great, I think, athlete in general. The things that he can do, whether it's catching the ball, his hips, everything. So I'm excited to go out there and watch him play this season because I know he's going to be, whatever happened last year, he's going to be 10 times better.
Before the pass got on, you guys was a little chippy out there, man.
This is the 5th last question. Go ahead.
I got over here
All right,
late.
real quick, last one.
I got over here late, but just the chippy. How much have you enjoyed the physicality of this year's training camp so far?
It's been good. I feel like every year it's chippy. I think that's just the kind of the Detroit way. When you compete like this and coach lets you compete and you're going live and you're doing all this stuff, when you got competitors like us, I think sometimes that chippiness just comes out. But it's all love at the end of the day. We all know we're trying to reach that end goal. We're teammates. But I think it's just training camp. Once the season starts, I mean, you're giving each other looks. You're trying to make each other better, prepare each other for the game. So just training camp. That's how it goes. Just us competing.
We see Jameer out there with the receivers a little more this year. Do you feel like he can be even more of a weapon in the passing game this year?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they're doing a lot of two-back stuff, which is awesome. Split Jameer out wide, kind of create little mismatches with him. So I'm excited to see, what we can do with him, because we all know what happens when he gets the ball. So it's going to be awesome. I feel like we can do so many different things with our offense. I think the coaches understand that. They realize that. So they're trying to find different ways to get different guys involved, and obviously I think we're just experimenting right now, but a lot of that stuff will be in the game.